Hello, I am back and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So here's my intro. What is up, guys? It's that actress BK baby, and I'm back again with another video. I am currently on the other side of my apartment room in my dormitory because I am busy packing and getting ready to go back home for the summer. And let's just start off to say thanks to you guys. I had the best semester ever doing these videos in my dorm room and explaining my experience here. Before I start telling my overall story of my junior year, I had two great achievements happen to me. I had received award for excellence for best supporting female actress this school year. And I also got inducted into Alpha Psi Omega, which is a performing arts society, which I am very happy and proud to be in it. It says my name and everything on here, so it's an extra special, very, very grateful thing I couldn't receive. So let's go on to this point in the video. This video, I knew it wouldn't be easy to talk about my experience this school year. I felt like this one was the most hardest for me because I experienced being sad and depressed at a certain time. I experienced being happy, and it's just this semester was with a whole lot of emotions that I felt like it was so hard to experience. And I just want to give a little debrief about why I felt that this year was the hardest year in my college career. First off, let's start with dealing with myself. I call it a depression, even that you have to sometimes be diagnosed with it. And I was sad and hurt. There was times I'm like, do people just not like me for me? I was just so confused during that time that I did call it a depression, because not a lot of people will call it depression, but I did. Because me, I'm always happy. Like, I am always happy. But it turned out that I wasn't happy for a while. It even turned that way that I didn't go to church for 3 Sundays in a row. So from September to October, it was just, I just wanted to be by myself. I didn't want to have contact with other people. I barely talked to people, and it just wasn't me. I felt that it wasn't me. I went into a place where I don't want it to happen again. And through my faith and my religion, I pulled myself out of that dark place and put myself back into happiness. Because with a lot of people, you just can't, well, some people can't, how would I put this? Some people just can't deal with being surrounded by sadness, and it leads to another decision that I did not want to go to, because I already experienced a friend who was teased and bullied, gave up his life at a very young age, and now at this time, young adulting is hard. And it takes a whole lot for me to even talk about it, because I felt like I wasn't going to get through it or anything, but I found things to make me happy. Again, I watched a lot of YouTube and everything. I tried to interact with friends that I did know. But I'm just going to say that point in my school year was the point where I said, why am I doing this? Why am I so upset? I was just so confused. But you just don't know. You just don't know. I was just so happy and so glad. And then you have some stories to share about when you were in school. It doesn't matter if you're in high school, elementary, college, graduate school. Comment below and I'll read them. Some encouraging words will help. Yeah, that would be great. So that was the part of the darkness of my school year. The happiness of my school year is, like I explained, I got award for excellence in a female supporting role, which I played Oma Strong in Urinetown, and then recently I got initiated into Alpha Psi Omega, which is super great. But another great accomplishment that I think I made this semester was to start YouTube. I mean, talking to you guys, talking to people that I don't know, that are going to listen to what I have to say. Yes, I may not get so many views right now, and I'm working on getting views, but nothing says hard work doesn't come success. And I also thank my theater professor. Without him, I don't think I would have ever started doing YouTube like this. I think I would just stick to acting and never would have decided to invest in money for a camera, a very well camera. And you know what? It was just so great. It was so great. And then one last big thing that I felt like was a major accomplishment was discovering a very wonderful woman that I do not know personally. Her name is Tamara Chambers. If you haven't seen my video on Tamara Chambers before, my low quality camera, whatever the info button is, you can go ahead and check it out. So during my time in school, I discovered this actress on a YouTube page called Tamara Chambers. She works for Channel Awesome, and she also has her own YouTube channel. So when I first started school, I purchased some of her merchandise, and I had a letter that she wrote, like stay hyper and everything, and I kept it on my dorm room wall. And I also had tweeted it on Twitter that I received it. She was my inspirational Friday person, something I never did before. And she is just the kindest person I guess I will meet someday. But she was so cool with it. I had dressed up as one of her characters for the channel, and I got so many great responses, especially from her. And then I rushed to make that video for her birthday. That's why it's low quality, because my other camera wasn't that good. But she ended up seeing my video, and I felt appreciated. And you just don't know how some fans really don't get the people to watch their videos that they look up and admire to. And then when they finally check it out, it's like, my goodness, it's just so great. And I felt like that was a major accomplishment for me to step out of my comfort zone and to try to get her attention. And I get it, which, if you don't know, you go check her out on her own channel and everything. She's super awesome. So those two were like my two biggest accomplishments this school year. Yeah, a lot. So there's like one major thing left. Another great accomplishment that I think I made this semester was to start YouTube. I mean, talking to you guys, talking to people that I don't know, that are going to listen to what I have to say. Yes, I may not get so many views right now, and I'm working on getting views, but nothing says hard work doesn't come success. And I also thank my theater professor. Without him, I don't think I would have ever started doing YouTube like this. I think I would have just stick to acting and never would have decided to invest in money for a camera, a very well camera. And you know what? it was just so great. It was so great. And then one last big thing that I felt like was a major accomplishment was discovering a very wonderful woman that I do not know personally. Her name is Tamara Chambers. If you haven't seen my video on Tamara Chambers before, my low quality camera, whatever the info button is, you can go ahead and check it out. So during my time in school, I discovered this actress on a YouTube page called Tamara Chambers. She works for Channel Awesome, and she also has her own YouTube channel. So when I first started school, I purchased some of her merchandise. And I had a letter that she wrote, like stay hyper and everything. And I kept it on my dorm room wall. And I also had tweeted it on Twitter that I received it. She was my inspirational Friday person, something I never did before. And she is just the kindest person I guess I will meet someday. But she was so cool with it. I had dressed up as one of her characters for the channel, and I got so many great responses, especially from her. And then I rushed to make that video for her birthday. That's why it's low quality, because my other camera wasn't that good. But she ended up seeing my video, and I felt appreciated. And you just don't know how some fans really don't get the people to watch their videos that they look up and admire to. And then when they finally check it out, it's like, my goodness, it's just so great. And I felt like that was a major accomplishment for me to step out of my comfort zone and to try to get her attention. And I did, which, if you don't know, you can go check her out on her own channel and everything. She's super awesome. So those two were like my two biggest accomplishments this school year. Yeah, a lot. The last major thing I will want to say is, from this school year, out of being saddened and everything, I feel like my leadership skills have exceeded from what it was, because I was able to take a class this semester, a directing class, that required me to step out of the box from just being an actor and to being somebody who guides these people to put work on stage. And I'm just super glad about that, because initially I would have never thought I would do something like that, and it's just I'm just so grateful for it. I really am, because I really don't ask for a whole lot, so when I do get that chance, I feel like it's comfortable for me and not uncomfortable to other people. So that's just what I think about this whole school year. So guys, that is just my little overview of my junior year in college. So next year I will be a senior. I cannot wait. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below about what next level you're going to. So depending on if you're like elementary, high school, middle school, college, and then you can give me a little brief overview of what you have experienced during your school year. And well, it's that Actress BK baby, and I'll be back again with another video. Bye.